Week 4 starts today. Game plan for this week. Study up on sneakers. There's an app for hyped up sneaker releases called SNKRS by Nike. So you can enter a chance to win limited or hyped up releases. I need to find out what's gonna sit and what's gonna sell. Once I learn those, I'm gonna start to enter those raffles on a few different phones that I have. Deliveries until Friday. I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I work the weekend, but I can't make any money until then. So I will be doing deliveries every single day until I can start doing my shifts. Pick stocks for next week. I have to pick at least 5 to 7 stocks that I'm gonna be investing $100 in. It doesn't have to be different every time, but certain stocks that I believe in that I think have good growth potential or are undervalued. Lastly, finish job training. Like I said, this weekend I'm working, but I'm still technically in training. Once this weekend's over, then I can start to make some actual good money. Without further ado, time for our first delivery. First delivery is gonna be coming in from fake Starbucks.
Tough time never lasts.
Do you think people know they're ordering from fake Starbucks, or is this marketed as real Starbucks?
Only tough people last.
Next order coming in from PS Green Restaurant. Extremely generic and odd name choice. The staff in there was super nice, and this smells very healthy.
52 Bumble Black Club, Pussy Wagon.
Next delivery coming in from Papa John's.
Let me get a boneless pizza with a 2-liter of Coke.
Just grabbed a stack of 4 pizzas for Natasha. God damn, this is hot. Just dropped off all that food to a little preschool. Completed my last trip. Only online for about an hour. Made $28. Not too shabby. Portfolio update. We're up $4 today. Getting a quick wash before we start the day. My portfolio is actually doing really well. We're up about $12 on the day, but it seems like my risky bets are finally starting to pay off a little bit. I'm sweating my ass off. Time for the first delivery. First delivery coming in from Wendy's.
I'm Lady Boy.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody.
Next order coming in from Rincon Colombiano. Same warehouse fake Starbucks is in.
Bombardiro crocodilo.
As much as I make fun of fake Starbucks, this meal smells delicious. I was swiping down on my Uber app and I accepted a package going from Fort Lauderdale to Hialeah. It's gonna take over an hour. What is this package? I'm not Amazon, bro.
I'm down to my dick and balls.
I think I got one more package to pick up. The only thing that's in here is like 1,000 avocados. Just picked up this huge bag. She claims it's full of clothes. That could be a body for all I know. I also accepted another delivery because if I'm going to Miami, I'm not doing anything else down there. I'm coming straight back. Just got my last order from Adam. He said there's clothes and a bottle of wine. Think it checks out. That giant bag just got delivered. Just delivered the last package. Today I earned $46. Not worth the drive to Miami. Portfolio update. Now it's down to only up $8 today. Day 24. Just got my first delivery. We're going to Panda Express. So I've been waiting about 2 hours to get my next order. It's just crickets out here. I'm starting to get to the point where I don't necessarily think this is the best use for my time anymore, like doing Uber Eats. So I'm gonna really dive into deep learning about side hustles today online. Anything remote. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of research. Today's results, about $4. Portfolio update, down about $4. From zero to millionaire, day 25. Today, I'm not gonna do that much Uber for the most part. I'm probably gonna focus more on a side hustle that I used to do that I've made a good amount of money in. Photography. I'm thinking I can probably start to take photos again, lifestyle or portrait. Also, I saw a TikTok that was a guy taking a photo of one of his friends, and he was saying, I took my friend from 8 matches to like 800 plus matches in 4 days just by changing his photos on Tinder. That's a great idea because a lot of people don't usually have good photos. Even in the captions, the girls are like saying like the amount of guys I've rejected because of the photos that they had on their profile is astounding. I have good cameras and good editing skills. I'm gonna charge everything up, get all my equipment ready, and reset my portfolio, and we'll take some test pictures pretty soon. But as always, before we take test pictures, we always gotta do Uber. As promised, I have my stock picks for next week. Number 1 is Grindr. They have a pretty low valuation for the amount of revenue and users that they have. Also, they're finally profitable, but the stock hasn't changed much, so I'm gonna invest. Chicago Real Estate Financial. They invest in dispensaries, and since they're kind of a mortgage company, there's a pretty good dividend yield. I'm not super interested in dividend stocks, but we're gonna diversify, and it sounds high risk, so I like it. Next, we have a crypto, Link. Saw it on Instagram. Not 100% sure. Don't really care. Sounds high risk. Gonna put money into it. Next, ANGO. They have a good science tech sector. I think there's a lot of innovation that can still happen in the medicine field when it comes to science, and AI is going to help. I think that's where we're gonna see the most breakthroughs in the next like 5 to 10 years with AI. It's already been studied in Japan that they can actually really help and stress test hypothesis. Lastly, Sound Point Meridian Capital. Again, another dividend stock. Does mortgages, kind of boring, but 20% yield, pretty solid. Let's put some money into it. Those are my picks for the week. If you guys have any other suggestions, I'm always open to hear them. First order gonna be coming in from PF Chang's. Nico, your food smells really good. Hopefully it makes it there. Next order coming in from Jersey Mike's. When I'm doing these deliveries, sometimes you just come across other Uber drivers and you just have a chat. I really do feel for people who do this because no one wants to be doing this. This is not anyone's first choice in profession. I just met a man who his father was retiring, but his pension wasn't enough to cover. So he's been doing deliveries for over a year, trying to make any extra money to help him out. But that's why with any extra money you can make, you always have to try to capitalize on what you have and grow it, because this is not a final or permanent solution. If you ever see an Uber driver, just be kind. They're probably not doing this because they want to. This is never anybody's first choice.
Bombardiro crocodilo.
I don't remember the last time I ate Jersey Mike's, but I do remember that it's much better than Subway. Just got an additional order from Ivory's Takeout. Just grabbed the second order. This drink is massive.
They come with that one. They come with that one.
Just dropped off both orders. Picked up another one coming from Church's Chicken.
52 bomber black pussy wagon, chicken nuggets.
Just grabbed the order from Church's Chicken. The best biscuits you've ever had. Next delivery coming in from Firehouse Subs.
Tough time never lasts.
Water Home Sub, secured. Just finished my last order. Today's results, $17.90. A lot of the tips haven't loaded yet. Portfolio update, up about $10 today. Also, some huge news. The Counter-Strike skins market crashed. Knives and gloves were the most valuable items in the game. Now that's shifting because you can start trading up to get those for way cheaper than opening cases. Day 26, clocking in for work bright and early. After my shift, I'm gonna invest like 20 bucks into the stock market.
An eternity later.
Just finished up work for the day. Made about $15 in tips because, like I said, I'm still training. But I said I was gonna invest today. I can't do $100 per day yet. So I'm gonna be investing 10 in Grindr. It'll be right here. I'm gonna be doing $10 a day until I can finally move up to 100 a day. But I think we're gonna have to start going by intervals of 10, then 20, then 50, and then 100. Hopefully my income can start to ramp up to match these level of investments. Tomorrow, another training shift. This time I'm waking up at 5 in the morning though. Brutal. Just realized I got paid $118 for this paycheck from working those couple days last week. Gonna add that to the total right now. This is what I get for being goofy and waiting, by the way. Grindr just shot up to $15 a share from 12 because, like I said, they were gonna go private. There was rumors, and they just got an acquisition deal for $18 a share. It stings, but I'm a man of my word. Just executed the trade. When market opens, it should go through. This is why we can't really hesitate when we think something is going to go well and we have a hypothesis about something. You need to act on it as quickly as you can. Won't make the same mistake again. Next time I say I'm investing some shit is going in that same day. It's about 6 a.m. I'm gonna go clock in for my shift. After work, I'm gonna make some decisions about my portfolio and we'll continue to invest. Another day of work finished. No tips today, unfortunately, but I said I was gonna invest $10. Since the market's still closed, I might as well still see some mobility up or down. So I'm gonna do Link today, chain link specifically. No real particular reason why I'm investing, just saw it on Instagram, thought it was interesting. Just submitted. My portfolio overall today is up about $4. Tomorrow, gotta wake up bright and early again, another 6 a.m. shift. But we have been making more and more money every single day. So there is progress and I am seeing finally some growth in the portfolio. That mistake I was talking about yesterday on TikTok, the Grindr mistake that I made, it's unlucky, but it does actually give me some confirmation that I think I'm doing well and I am understanding the decisions that I'm making fully. Of course it was luck, but all investing is luck for the most part. No one has a 100% concrete idea of what's gonna happen. Anything can happen, but a good hypothesis is better than a lucky guess, right? You couldn't get a faucet to leak, but I'm out here drowning. Day 28, 0 to 1 million. It's currently 5:56 in the morning. Gonna go clock in. After the shift, gonna find some shit to invest in. See you in like 10 hours. Here about 9 hours later, did the calculations for my earnings and total value for the challenge so far. Those results will be on the screen here. Pretty productive week, not working tomorrow, so that means Uber Eats plus working on my portfolio for photography. Still have to invest $10 today, so that's going to be going to Chicago Atlantic Real Estate Financial. All done. That's the company that invests into dispensary, also some tree real estate. Pretty risky investment overall, but they do pay out a pretty good dividend. So I'm going to see how the stock performs while I buy it. A lot of insiders have been buying the last couple of weeks because they want to push it up to other insiders so they can kind of boost their own revenue through stock shares. Super common at this time of year. Month 1 officially over. I made some good money this month. I learned a whole lot. I got employed. A lot of good things happened. Thank you guys for watching so much. If you like what you saw, subscribe. Thanks.